go. Come on, something. Come on.
Swing and a miss.
There's a lot of spunk.
Don't throw it wide.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Unbelievable.
XBL's AAA has never been more packed with talent, and tonight, we witness a pair of players who have set themselves apart in stunning fashion. In one corner, the upstart rookie who has impressed and smashed their way to a debut semi-final berth. A high-octane offensive approach has propelled their meteoric rise from the round robin, and now they take aim at AAA's ultimate prize. In the other corner, one of AAA's most storied and experienced hurlers. Another gem on the hill this season has propelled them forward with a huge chance to reach the big dance and make their place in AAA's history books. It's the rookie and the vet. Blows the Save and the Stabbin' Crabs do battle with Blue Panther and BC Naretva Valley. Welcome to the AAA semifinals.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. It's another production of the Cross-Platform Baseball League here on our Twitch channel. My name is Weaver for Prez. I'll be your play-by-play announcer tonight, and I'm joined again. We've been busy in this partnership here, Mist, the last few weeks. Welcome back, Mist. How are you?
Feeling really good. I'm happy it's Friday. Got the whole weekend, and we got some good baseball coming on here.
Yeah, it's been a minute since we've had some content. We had the technical delay in the XBL World Series last weekend, and then more scheduling delays for that this weekend. But we do have these AAA semifinals, Blue Panther versus Blows the Save. Should be a good one, and we'll talk about that briefly before we get into the matchup. Mist, this is Blue Panther. He's a veteran of the league, and he just won the Von Asen. Now going into 85 Ego, you know these players, like the back of your hand. You know them a lot better than I do, having competed against them. Mist, what do you think about this matchup? Where do you see it going?
I think it's pretty obvious. Panther's got the pitching. I mean, he's going to be the better pitcher. Krabs is an extremely dangerous batter, though, and he's kind of like Coffee. He can go cold, but he not only can hit home runs, he can start stringing together home runs. And I know I had a game against him earlier in the season where I was up 6-0, and he got on a roll, and I think I got mercied. So that was the strangest game, probably my whole season for sure. But I wasn't shocked about it because I knew his talent level. So this is really kind of a contrasting styles.
Well, we've got games 1 and 2 for you tonight. They are on pre-record due to scheduling conflicts with the players, as well as in the broadcasting booth. So we'll step away for just a moment. This is the furthest in the tournament that either player has ever been. I know Stabbin' Crabs is a rookie. Panther's been around a while, and this is one of the best runs he's ever been on. So a lot at stake, a lot to play for both players. A chance to go to the World Series in the AAA kicks off tonight with games 1 and 2. Step away for just a moment while I can set up here real quick, and we will see you at the Shaka Sports Turf. Welcome back, folks. Short delay there as we get ready to kick off game 1 of this AAA semifinal here in Season 14. The Stabbin' Crabs on the road visiting BC Naretva Valley. Blue Panthers squad. We will be on with Blue Panthers perspective for this series. He does play on that ultra wide monitor, so we've got the widescreen gaps at the top and bottom of your screen, but no matter. We are underway with pitch number 1 in there for strike 1 from Whiffs. Hammered by the Stabbing Crabs leadoff hitter. Third pitch of the game. Missed. It's 1-0 Stabbing Crabs.
Oh my, yeah, here we go with this guy. Yeah, he's got a lot of power, and you cannot make mistakes.
Just like that, it's an early lead for Blows the Save. Unfazed on his first attempt here in this league on 85 ego. So Whitaker Whiffs looking to settle down now, but it's going to be back-to-back hits. Here's a single up the middle out to Pepper Powell. Still nobody out. Malachi Mashim, third baseman, lots of power. Steps in, sees a changeup right in that wheelhouse. Opts not to go after it. Strike 2 to Mashim. Here's a cutter that tails away, and this could be 2. Lancheros to second, bang it on to first, and it is a double play. Mojo resets for Whiffs.
That's got to feel good if you're Panther.
Has the opportunity to settle down after the leadoff monster shot. Even in Shaka Sports Turf, that ball was crushed. Good backdoor cutter. Sets up the count for Sam Ferrari. Whitaker Whiffs induces that foul ball. Still 1-2. Definitely seeing some wild pitches here early from Panther. Hasn't had a chance to settle down quite yet. But that cutter sails in a generous gift there for Panther, as that ball could have gone just about anywhere. But it will end the top of the first.
And Panther hit really well against the double bogey boys. I mean, he upset DBB, who I think was a little rusty, but he hit the ball really well.
First pitch that Panther saw was grounded weakly to the second baseman, so there's one down. Now 0-2 on Bot Bang It, second baseman. Goes after that one. Same spot. There's Jabberwocky. 2 down. You can see Panther at the beginning of this game going with an all-contact approach as Lancheros gets the first hit of the game for Noreva Valley. Bjorn Bombas, catcher. Great speed on it first, but does have the bad jump straight. Panthers staying patient against Matthew Keller. Gets the game 1 start for the Stabbing Crabs. Line shot right field. There's Roach. She leaves her feet to make the play. They run to the second. Hard hit. There's Bang It. 1 down. Whitaker Whiffs looking to have a scoreless frame. Rusty Clements, 6-hole. Look at all that power down here in the lineup. Doesn't have much contact, but finds himself ahead 3-0. This could be a walk. It's a 4-pitch walk. Runner aboard for the Crabs. Loxie Tinklethorpe, shortstop. Out to right field. Hardly hit. She's got great speed, great arm. Gets it back in quickly. No advancement. Popped up on the infield. Whiffs, calling for it himself in front of the catcher, makes the play. And it will be a relatively seamless inning for Whitaker Whiffs and Noreva Valley. Here's Maddie Mash. Her power versus right-handers trade is online. She bats with 1 away here in the bottom of the second. Strike 1 out of the hand of Keller. Interesting arsenal from Keller. 4-seam cutter slider change.
that is a pretty interesting XBL pitch selections there.
Yeah, we'll see how often the sliders use. That's definitely the least often seen pitch in this 4-pitch. Panther faked the bunt, then ripped it to the right side, but Jabberwocky makes a nice play. That's a 1-2-3 frame.
Yeah, and one thing, Panther's very well rounded. He can do a little bit of everything. I think he's the more seasoned, more tricky player to play against. And then Stabbing Crabs is more like myself or a Coffee. They're just trying to out-hit and out-pitch you, not really pull a lot of tricks.
A strikeout and then a weak ground out sets the table for a clean at-bat against Barbie Crawfisher. Nobody aboard, 2 down. Panther utilizing all 3 of his fastballs, especially those the cutter and the 2-seam. That'll be out number 3. Whitaker whiffs, settling down nicely since the leadoff shot in the first.
Panther definitely likes to move the ball side to side when he's pitching. That's really probably his biggest strength, and that's why he's such a top pitcher. He does really well. He can disorient you the way he moves the ball inside and outside, much more than other players.
Whitaker whiffs, bunting all the way, and it's a beauty. Not going to have the speed to make this a hit of his own, but it will be a sacrifice bunt with 1 down now. Back to the top of the order, Pepper Powell. Jammed her over to the second baseman. It's her second ground out in the exact same manner. And a big out for the Stabbing Crabs. Now 2 down. Runner on third. Line. Yes, caught by Jabberwocky on a soft line to end the frame. So the runner in scoring position is stranded by Naretva Valley.
It won't be long before we see another bomb from Crabs. So Naretva's going to have to get some runs on the board here.
Malachi Machine wanted to do damage on that changeup, couldn't do so. Whitaker whiffs is locked in. Stabbing Crabs, they say, I don't care. That ball porched up the middle. And that will revert whiffs to neutral for this next at bat. So a leadoff single for Blows the Save. There's that cutter down and in for strike 1. Blows the Save, hammers this ball deep center field. There's Pepper Powell. Doesn't have to move too much. She makes the play for out number 1.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 5.
Wild fastball sails for ball 1, followed by ball 2. It's JP Jabberwocky. Good power from the second baseman. Goes after the curve and hammers it deep right center field. It's a big ballpark, however. It will be caught on the rim of the track by Pepper Powell.
Boy, that grabbed a lot of plate, Weaver, for a curveball. You got to be careful with those.
Yeah, hung the curveball. Blows the Save, almost punished him for it. Couldn't quite fist it out. So now 2 down, runner still at first. Very well placed 4-seamer. Gets the whiffer trade active on Clements. Challenges him. Clements just a bit late. To shallow right. There is Harley hit. She slides, makes the catch. Both players have a sliding catch in the first 3.5 innings. Run to the bottom of the 4th. Another chance for Naretva Valley to get on the board.
Yeah, that was a nice shoestring play out there in right field.
2 foul balls. Followed by a strikeout. That changeup, not in the zone, but the speed differential fooling Panther there, getting him way out in front. Trying to compensate for the heat, I would think. Now trying to squeak it to the left side. It's deflected by the third baseman. Shortstop picks it up, makes a nice play, but Panther beats it out at first, even without any speed. Up the middle, shallow center, coming in, blows the save, can't make the plays. Spooner tried to leave his feet. It's back-to-back singles here.
One thing to note, I believe Krabs is one of those guys that has some funky velocities on his pitchers. He's not going with the standard 90, 90, 85.
Right.
If you look even here, you can see that looks more like a 70 or a 75.
So now Keller pitching with 2 aboard in scoring position. Big opportunity here early for Nareva Valley. Blows the save. Checking his team real quick. Just needed a slight pause. Might be intentionally or intentionally walking. Or no, slider right down the pipe. Hardly hit. Wanted nothing to do with it. There is the walk, however. So that's a lot of speed on to first. Base is juiced for Blippy Bloops, who is 1 for 1.
Panthers got to cash in here. It'll be tough with that reticle.
He is ahead 2-0 in the count. Was the save unable to find a strike? That pitch dangerous. Panther unable to hit it hard. Strike 2 on the black. The 2-2 from Keller. To the right side on 1 hop. Jabberwocky and the Stabbing Crabs escape the jam in the 4th.
Yeah, tough break. It was a pretty good swing there.
Loxie Tinklethorpe, her second at bat. This is going to be sharp ground out over to Bang It. 1 down. Matthew Keller will take another at bat. He's hitting in the 8 hole. Some managers opting for that strategy. Dribbled, cut off by whiffs. Good play there to not let it get past him. That's out number 2. A 1-2-3 frame for Whitaker whiffs. We're into the bottom of the 5th. Game moving right along. Here's Blue Panther with a leadoff single. A signature shot up the middle for him. That was his 9-hole hitter. His pitcher, rather.
I wonder how many bars of speed Panther is. He seems to possibly be 5.
Speed all up and down the lineup. And now speed on it first as Pepper Powell gets herself a hit up the middle. The first 2 have reached in that same area. There's a power windup from Panther. He fouled it away. To the right side. Down to second for 1. Tinklethorpe returns it. It'll be a fielder's choice. Whitaker moves to third. They're at the corners with just 1 down. Big opportunity here.
Yeah, still a very nice play from the Crabs there. Get the lead runner.
Leading by 1 in the bottom of the 5th are the Stabbing Crabs. They will elect to leave Keller out there for this big at-bat. Strike 1 to Lancheros. She has the RBI man trait online. Increased power, increased contact. Fouled away. The 2-2 to the right side. Could be 2. Jabberwocky over to Tinklethorpe on to first. And it's another jam escaped by Keller.
Oh, that really hurts.
That's one that Panther is going to want back, you would think, in the scope of this game. There's Bloops making a play for out number 1. Backdoor cutter successful there from Whitaker whiffs. To the left side, cut off by Mash. Good play there to stop it from rolling any further. Out number 2. Swinging away. Out to right field. That ends the top of the 6th.
Yeah, that cutter's really helping Panther here.
Panther loaded up. Let it fly on that fastball down and in, just laid on it. Now goes after a slider, gets jammed. Out number 1.
I wonder if there's some nerves here, Weaver. They're not able to put much together after that opening home run. It's certainly possible.
Yeah, both players definitely free swingers in this game. Lots of early, or quick at-bats, I should say. Early swings. Here's a fly out on the second pitch of that at-bat. So the 4 and 5 hitters neutralized quickly in the bottom of the 6th. And with nobody aboard, it's Matty Mash. To the right side, there's Jabberwocky. And he makes the play, a 1-2-3 6th. We're already Into the 7th here, Game 1 AAA semifinals.
Not what we were expecting after that opening home run, that's for sure.
There's that dangerous curve again, pounced on by blowsthesave. He earns himself a leadoff single.
The second baseman, number 5.
JP Jabberwocky. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Expands the zone there, but it's deflected by Whitaker Whips, and there's only one play. Panther will make it. The way the defense was set up, there's a slight possibility that could have been a double play. We'll see if it comes back to haunt either player. That one sent 450 feet foul.
Yeah, he hit that really well, considering it looked like it was off the play, but maybe technically it was on.
Clements to the left side. Lancheros has to range back to second, and it's a double play. Another runner stranded in scoring position, this time by the Stabbing Crabs.
He must have done a great job of preloading that. Otherwise, I don't think he could have possibly wound it up and got him at second there.
Strike 1 to Ken Clubb. Trying to bloop it into shallow right, and will do so, and it squeaks all the way past the sliding right fielder. Roach gets the throw back in. She has a good arm, but it's cut off. Not sure if there was a play to be made, but it's a lead-off triple for Blue Panther.
Wow, that was a very odd play.
And we'll see another sub here. It's Teddy Taters, powerful right-handed pinch hitter. Infield is halfway for the Crabs. Right fielder coming in, sliding, unable to keep that ball in front of her. Sets up this huge situation for the Crabs. Throw came home, now to first, and they get an out.
Boy, that must have been a slow runner.
Yeah, not much speed at third, and the pinch hitter didn't have any either. Here's Ruben Rips, another quality pinch hitter. Panther has a trustworthy bench. Strike 1 down the pipe. Keller has escaped jam after jam in his start today, looking to escape the toughest one yet. Softly hit, shallow right, there's Jabberwocky. Throws it home, and there's 2 down. Ball 1 down and away, Pepper Powell. Must find herself a single, but it's hard hit on a hop. Tinklethorpe, and Keller does it again. Blowsthesave right now is blowing absolutely nothing on the mound, Mist.
Oh, yeah, no, he's looking good, and Panther just cannot get the ball in the air when he's got runners on third base.
And now Tinklethorpe to the right side, a leadoff hit for her. Club fires it back in quickly. Looks like Keller will be lifted here. And if it is, and it is, job very well done. That's 7 shutout innings from him. Here's Joey Billabong. Also, Ameswell into the game out of the pen for Neretva Valley. Seems like a player we'll see a lot of in this series. Four-seam cutters
baseball glove there.
to the right side, softly hit. There's Bang It, almost another line-out double play. Or a double play in the air, I should say. We've already seen one against the Crabs. Sheila Roach now with 2 down. Had the leadoff homer only about 20 minutes ago or so. She's going to strike out here. Send us to the next frame. Oz Strahan, first man out of the pen for the Stabbing Crabs. Presumably looking for a 6-out save. This is on a hop to Tinklethorpe, 1 down. Strike 1, hour half of the plate. It's Luna Lancheros. Time ticking away for BC Neretva Valley. They have trailed since the first batter of this game. Swing and a miss. Out number 2. Another hard hit ball, this time to the shortstop, and that ends the 8th.
Yeah, that was a nice swing on that one.
That'll be up the middle. That'll be a leadoff single. Stabbing Crabs looking for insurance.
The third baseman.
At risk of making this the classic 1-0 Shock-a-Fest. That is another line-out double play. We thought we were going to see it last inning. Instead, it comes in the 9th. That one, impressive.
Blows the save just cannot seem to lay off that cutter.
2 strikes on Sam Ferrari. Has the high pitch. Panther staying low. Takes it for strike 3 called on the outer half. So the Stabbing Crabs will settle for the 1-run lead. Strahan looking to complete the save and not blow it like his manager's name. You'd think that'd be a counterintuitive username to go by in a baseball game, but hey, he's in the semifinals. Chop to the left side. Wally Wallbanger. Caught at third by Machine. Matty Mash now. Just looking to get something going. Strike 1. Dribble to the right side. It will roll foul. Ferrari picks it up in foul territory, so another chance for Mash. The 1-2. Ball. That one catches the zone. Strike 3 looking. Panther compliments his opponent on that one. And it's all down to Ken Clubb. Came into this game as a pinch hitter, had the triple. Did not score. Another well-hit ball for him. And there's life for Nareva Valley.
Ranked up too, or he was. Nice.
Yeah, the mojo does reset there. Base runner comes in. That's the tying run over there at first. Panther looking to get him around. Strike 1 to Taters. Strahan looking for a 6-out save. Chopped up the middle. Glove side, Tinklethorpe on to first. It's a 1-0 victory for the Stabbing Crabs, and missed. It came on the 3rd pitch of the game, the only run.
Unbelievable. I can hardly believe it. And Panther was so patient, and he got his little singles. He got his speedsters on there. He just could not come up with the big hit. Sometimes it goes that way.
So it's a game 1 victory for the Stabbing Crabs and blows the save. And remember, Miss, this is a player who is in this Final Four. He started this tournament, these playoffs, in the round robin. Isn't that correct? On the other half of the round robin, not the higher seeded one.
Yeah, he was only in the middle over there, so but he was well respected. I think he was thought to have as good a chance as anybody to come out, but he certainly wasn't a heavy favorite.
Well, let's jump straight into game 2 here at the Emerald Diamond. I'll update the score bug for you. Again, Stabbing Crabs taking game 1 of this best of 7. Nareva Valley looking to get back in this thing. It'll be Shania Rotten getting the game 2 start for the Stabbing Crabs. Here's Blue Panther on his 3rd pitch of the game. This one will be caught. Couldn't quite match what we saw in game 1 from Blows the Save. Close, though.
Yeah, and luckily for Panther, he's got so much experience. I don't think he's going to press here. I think he can take some good things from that first game. He just needs to stick with his game plan.
Apologies, bit of a spool here. Hopefully, just a small hiccup in the internet. Oh, let's get a refresh here real quick. All right, we'll pick it up from that fly out here. Sorry about that, folks. So ball 1 to Bot Bang It, who went hitless in game number 1. Now ahead 3-0. Compose Trait will activate on Rotten, so more help for her hitting her spot, but that pitch was right down the pipe. It will be a 5-pitch walk.
That's interesting that he came down the pipe and then was well off the plate there. I think that one got away from him.
Hit hard up the middle, but stopped by Jabberwocky. That one was destined for the gap. Could have been the first run of the game, or of the series for Nareva Valley. Instead, it's out number 2. Amazing play there, and then gets Panther to chase in the dirt.
Ooh.
Just tempting him with all kinds of different pitches in this series. Speaking of tempting, that screwball nowhere close. Sheila Roach wanted to let it rip. Here's Elma Ephus, 5-pitch mix. Starter for Nareva Valley, and there's a strikeout on an inside slider. You don't see that a lot on these broadcasts.
And based on that swing, oh, there's a little hit there.
Yeah, just inside the line and to the wall. Stabbing Crab's going to have a runner on second with 1 down, an extra base hit. So now Mashim up, taking that slider low, 2-0. Change up, right down the pipe, foul away. This one is hit a mile high. Just jammed him just enough where Bloops can make the play. No advancement. We see Sam Ferrari now hammering this ball into right field, not coming back. And it's 2-0 Stabbing Crabs. Another first inning home run for Blows the Save.
Couple of great swings there from Blows.
Screwball outside to Clements. Elma Ephus tense in her first inning of work. We saw this from Whitaker. This one wild, could hit him. Hits him in the head, and the mojo goes up. Stabbing Crabs, they'll take that accident. Tried to pitch inside and just let go a little early. Obviously not intentional.
Yeah, I think he accidental tapped is what happened there.
Right.
I do that sometimes.
Yeah, we saw a similar pitch in game 1. He wasn't pitching inside, though, so it wasn't threatening the player. This one deflected off the glove and into foul territory. The inning will continue as the third basewoman couldn't make the play, setting it up for Nigel Spooner. Slider low in the zone, strike 1. This one's on a line out to Bloop, so he will make the play at the rim of the track. That ends the bottom of the first, but the 2-run shot from Ferrari puts the Crabs up by 2.
It still looks like a good pitcher for Panther there, so maybe he can settle in.
Yeah, certainly more interesting, not interesting, but impressive attributes from Elma Ephus on the other side compared to her counterpart here, Rotten. It was a very simple build.
Yeah, not a lot of accuracy here.
Panther puts a charge in this one, but caught by Roach. I was going to say it might be one of his better swings of the first game or so. But it nets him nothing but an out. Harley hit. To the right side. She's a tough runner to double up. Jabberwocky will get an out at second, and it's a fielder's choice.
Not a terrible swing. He might have chased a little bit, but he got right on the ball.
Panther trying to make something happen, and he's punished. He will be picked off at first, and that ends the top of the second. Diving it off the glove of Bang It. Still has time. What a play.
Wow.
Panther working quickly. Curveball, slider in the zone, strike 1. This opportunity much easier for Bang It. She makes it 2 down. Seems like both players trying their hardest to get swings out of the zone. Lots of bait. You'll see it here, and it does get the swing. Foul ball. Another chase pitch. This time it will stay fair, and it's a 1-2-3 frame for Ephus.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 9.
Hit hard by Panther. Did a good job turning on an inside pitch, putting it into left center. with the contact swing. Sets the table now with nobody out.
The pitcher, number 10.
Curveball. Bunted by Ephus. Foul. Crabs suspecting the runner to be on the move. They were not. Faking the bunt, then pulling back. Trying to bloop it into Bermuda's triangle. Unable to do it as Tinklethorpe gets back there. Makes the play.
Yeah, he's tricky. That's an interesting decision.
So that was the first out. This one put up the middle. Panther is going to have him at the corners as he alertly takes third base.
Position again.
Another golden opportunity. He had multiple in game one, could not convert any. Runner goes from first. Ball took one bounce off the dirt, and they still have time to get the runner at second. What a throw.
Unbelievable.
Panther can't believe it. That ball hit the dirt before it was thrown. And no run will score as he chases and bloops to the shortstop.
That catcher's got a jacked up arm, though. I saw that.
Needed every bit of it to thwart that play. And the Stabbing Crabs living right on the mound at least. Strike 3 on the slider.
Wow, what a big play from the Crabs.
Hammered by the Crabs into deep right field. Hit, has to range back, leaps, can't make the play. Throw goes into second, and a good one may have had him, but it was offline, and it's a lead, one out double rather.
Number 43.
Strike one now. Sam Ferrari, she hit the 2-run home run in the first inning. The difference in this game here early. Backdoor screwball gets strike 2. Now a backdoor 2-seam, misses low, but it gets a chase. Harley hit. Makes the play, gets it back in quickly, 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, number.
Ball 1, Rusty Clements, he's dangerous. He's locked in after throwing out that runner. It's the one defensive play you can get mojo from behind the plate.
Shortstop, number 6.
But he will line out there, so we're into the top of the 4th. 3, 4, and 5 due up for Narette Vivali. Hammered by Panther, deep center field. He was all over that one, but it will be caught by Spooner.
The catcher, number 2.
Another good swing. This time it will earn him a hit, and it sneaks through the legs of the center fielder. That's an animation we haven't seen in a long time, but it will give him the extra base. It's a double.
Now batting, the first baseman.
He deserved it. He had a couple really nice swings there.
Right. To the right side. It's through for a hit. Collected by Roach. Panther won't test. It's another runners at the corners situation.
The third baseman, number 5.
Ball 1 to Maddie Mash. Power versus right-hander trait. She wanted to let that one rip. It's just a bit late. Then chased inside. The 1-2 from Rodden in the dirt. Trying to go up the middle. It will be caught. That's another expansion of the zone that gets a weak pop out to an infielder. And just misses getting around on the inside heat. It will be another survival there for the Stabbing Crabs pitching staff.
Yeah, we got to give Crabs some credit here because there's no way that Panthers is missing that many times if it's not pretty good pitching.
This one hit high. Hit deep. It's towards that pen. Rim of the track caught at the wall. He could not have hit that ball any higher or deeper at that height. Instead, it's out number 1, followed by a quick out number 2. Both pitchers, they seem to know just what to throw the other to get him to chase and whatnot. It's just been a couple isolated mistakes from Panther, and the long balls have killed. Beautiful pitch for strike 3 called on the black. We're into the top of the fifth. 8, 9, and 1 due up for Blue Panther.
And despite the score and the first game lost, there really hasn't been any separation between these two teams. It's just been a roll of the dice, really.
Strike 2 on the foul ball. Reaches the seats a few rows back. Blippy bloops. Does have a couple of hits. Trying to find another, but it's caught by Tinklethorpe. She's been a vacuum over there at short. Elma Ephus getting the AB for herself. Pops it out to right. Both players so aggressive through the first 1.5 games. Tough out trade on the leadoff hitter, Pepper Powell, looking to survive with 2 strikes and 2 down. Stabbing Crabs holding the ball out there, so Panther wants a moment. Steps back in. The 0-2 from Rotten. Weakly hit, shallow right, and it will drop. So a 2-out knock for the speedy leadoff hitter.
And Rotten hasn't gotten a lot of love from the announcing crew, but she's having a nice game so far.
Yep, 7 base earners, 4 2/3. Now 5, as that is a soft line out to the hot corner. To the bottom of the 5th we go. Bit of lag on that pitch, but it was fought off up the middle where Bang It backhands it onto first. The 0-1 hit hard to the right side and fair. It lands just inside that line. Harley hit. Her tense mojo not really going to be a factor there, as easily safe is blows the save at second. All that speed in scoring position now. Swinging away. Mash looks the first runner back to second. Smart play from Panther to keep them at second. To the right side and down. It'll get down in front of Harley hit. Throw comes home. Not in time. And it's the 3rd run of the game for blows the save and his Stabbing Crabs.
Yeah, clutch little single there, getting that 3rd run in.
This one ripped through the right side. Harley hit has gotten a workout in this inning, but caught at second, retreating to the bag. A little too greedy on the bases there was blows the save. And it will be out number 3, but they do strike for 1 in that inning. 1 down in the top of the 6th now.
Unlikely to matter, but there's a lot of game to go on the other hand.
Sure. Foul ball put into the seats over there. This is Bjorn Bombas. On the ground. Tinklethorpe. 2 down. Oh, almost spoke too soon. It was an errant throw dug out at first by Ferrari. Good play. Perhaps it was lag-induced. As you can see, blows the save, needs a moment. Now kicks and fires. That's the pitch from Shania Rotten, looking for her 6th inning of completion. Ball 3, however, to Wally Wallbanger. Got the green light, 3-0, and chopped it to 3rd. It will be a 1-2-3 frame for Rotten. The pace of these games has been swift. That's almost caught by Bloops. Almost a wonderful play. Instead, it's a leadoff single for the Stabbing Crabs. Dribbled down the line. 2 quick strikes on Jabberwocky. This time does not go fishing on that slider. Panther opting to throw something closer to the zone there. There's that fastball. Popped up, left center. Pepper Powell makes the play. Ball 1 inside. It's Nigel Spooner looking for his first hit of this AAA semifinal. Could be a double play. Lancheros, bang it onto first, and it is a twin killing Helma Ephus has been decent in this game, has surrendered the 3 runs, but the offense unsupportive so far.
Yeah, let's see if Panther can get a little bit of momentum from that double play.
That pitch had some wicked movement on it.
Yeah. It was a fork ball, and he doesn't have a fork ball.
Yeah, initially I thought fork. Must have been the 2-seamer. And with the pause, I'm suspecting there was some lag. The 1-2 curveball, good take from Panther. Batting with Matty Mash. Loading up with the power swing and launching it up the middle. A good swing for a leadoff single for Neretva Valley.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 7.
Lots of speed over there. Harley hit. Bunting and bunting foul. Tried to reach that pitch way outside. This pitch inside, back to the pitcher. She goes to second, safe there. Everybody's safe. The tying run will bat now. Nobody out. It's another bunt. This time back to the catcher. Swinging all the way now and goes up the middle does Panther. Spooner gets the ball back in quickly. They're loaded and there's nobody out. We've seen Panther get unable to score in so many situations tonight. He must score here. This is a golden opportunity, but Strahan is into the game.
He's going to leave the pitcher.
Yeah, very interesting decision here in the top of the 7th. Now bunting. Back to the pitcher. Leaves his feet. Can't make the play. Has a play at first, but it's a safety squeeze RBI. And Neretva Valley has their first run of this series, and they're going to tie it up now. Stopped by Crawfisher, but it's 3-3 on the double. Neretva Valley has life.
Oh, God, he was so due, and there it is.
Just got under that one with the power swing. Into deep left field. Caught by Crawfisher, 2 down. So loading the bases with nobody out. All 3 come to score, and still threatening is Panther. Goes up the middle for a hit. Rounding third, Spooner. The throw to the plate. Panther challenges. He's safe, and he's got his first lead of the semifinals.
Wow, this is crazy.
Up the middle and down. The hit parade continues. Strahan under attack here. Center fielder goes down in fitness. It's an RBI double. 5-3 Blue Panther. Nothing going right in this inning for the Crabs. Excuse me.
Boy, that's a lot of balls on the plate in a row, too. I don't know if he's losing those pitches, but...
Almost surrendered another hit. This time caught. Excuse me. So a 5-run frame for Blue Panther gives him the lead late in this game. But right away, blows the save deep center, gets one back. It's 5-4.
Incredible. I was about to say that there's the advantage of him leaving his pitcher,
right,
but she just got lit.
Yeah, opted to keep her in and did get a sacrifice RBI out of it, but then gets lit for that solo shot, so that cancels out. Ball 2 to Sheila Roach. Change up on the plate, fouled back. Into dead center on the line. There's Powell. 2 down. 2 down now. A healthy diet of sliders incoming here to Crawfisher. Now going with an inside screwball. Put into the gap and down. It will evade Pepper Powell, who just now collects it. Throws it back in. Stabbing Crabs going for 3. The throw down. Out at third.
Oh, no.
And that ends the 7th. What a relay.
Oh, man. It was such a good swing on that tough screwball, too.
So 1 comes across for the Stabbing Crabs after they had surrendered 5. It's a 5-4 game. Game 2, Season 14, XBL AAA semifinals. Now there, I believe, was that fork ball. This is Terry Handshake. A junk ball pitcher.
That's a junk arsenal if we've ever seen one.
Right. Down to the hot corner. Machine has to fire to get Harley hit. He won't. So that right fielder now has her mojo back. Lots of speed on at first with one down. Runner goes. It's a bunt and a beauty. Everybody's safe. The small ball paying off in spades for Blue Panther.
We said he was tricky, and he's tricked his way into a lead here.
Harper Hackington going to pinch hit here in a big spot. Looking for insurance in the top of the 8th against Terry Handshake. Hit hard on a line. It'll be a double play. Panthers sold out to try and advance. It did not pay off, and that ends the frame.
Oh, that really hurts against such a good hitter as the Crabs.
Speaking of good hitter, deep right center, and it's a brand new game as that clears the yellow line in right center.
Oh boy, the announcer's curse.
Followed by a cutter inside that's hit hard. What a play by Bang It. So after a 1-0 pitcher's duel at Shaka in game 1, 10 combined runs here through the first 7 or so innings, 7.5. And it's a brand new game. Stabbing Crabs doing their business by the way of the long ball. Blue Panther by the way of the small.
Boy, that last cutter was about as shaky a pitch as you could throw, and he got away with it.
Unable to get away with a chase pitch here as it's parked up the middle for a 2-out knock.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 25.
Phoebe Mephisto, center fielder, getting a pinch hit opportunity. Dribbled off the glove of the pitcher. With all that speed, it may extend the inning. It sure does.
Oh.
And now Joey Billabong, powerful pinch hitter, gets a shot against Ameswell. Got away with one there, did Panther. 2 quick strikes. This one maybe not as low as Panther would have wanted, but it will be popped up. Out to Bloops. And that ends the 8th. Going to the 9th, anyone's game.
I think he had his heart in his mouth when he saw that that changeup did not get down.
No kidding. Yeah, scary pitch there to someone who's hit, I believe, 3 home runs in this game number 2, 4 in the series. So now in the 9th, it'll be Everett Tailwind. Closing pitcher has the big velocity and accuracy. Looking to get the Crabs into a walk-off situation. Panther looking for more production like he had in that 5-run 7th.
He's got a submariner here coming with a funky arsenal.
Dribble to the right side. Ferrari's going to have to flip it, and it's caught by Tailwind, out number 1.
The second baseman, number 4.
Up the middle. 2 down. Nice play by the shortstop. And Loncheros last hope in the top of the 9th for Narette Vivali. Strike 2. Loncheros digs in, takes ball 1. Jammed her just enough. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Here come the Stabbing Crabs. It's a 5-5 game. Great crowd on hand at the Emerald Diamond. Here's Loxie Tinklethorpe against Ameswell. Hit hard, deep right field. Does it have enough? Hit back and gone! The Stabbing Crabs have a 2-0 lead in the semifinals.
And he's just clearing the fence on a lot of these are just going into the second row, but those count.
They count as much as a triple decker does. Though that one though, clearing it by about a row, finishing off the game, and missed as we transition here real quick into post game. The Stabbing Crabs, they're ahead 2-0 in this series. I don't know if anyone. I know you said no one's counting out the Stabbing Crabs, but 2-0 after 2. I mean, what do you think?
Yeah, I thought this was going to be an even matchup. It was for various reasons. It's really hard to gauge where they're at right now, but on paper it seemed pretty even. And what we saw there was essentially deadlocked talent, deadlocked results for the most part. I mean, what was the score in the first one? 2-0 or one to
Well,
one to
I
none? It was
believe
the home run.
1-0.
That was
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, so 2 1-run games, and it's the Stabbing Crabs. It's Blows the Save, who ekes out both of them and finds himself just 2 wins away from a date with Black Coffee in the season 14 XBL AAA World Series. But obviously, Blue Panther, a veteran player, lots of pedigree, won the Von Asen this season. He's going to have something to say about it, I think, in the future of this series. There's definitely more fights to come between these two competitors. But with that said, that was games 1 and 2 of this season 14 AAA semifinals here. The Stabbing Crabs take a 2-0 lead in 2 very exciting 1-run games. Thank you, Miss, for joining me here tonight. I appreciate it. And thank you all for joining us here in the chat. And Urban, of course, for delivering the promo on short notice here earlier today. It was a blast. We'll have more games of this series, I believe tomorrow. We're going to get together and discuss that, but I think the preliminary plan, if not tomorrow, then at least Sunday night, will be to get the next 2 in this series casted. We do have them on pre-record, so we'll get that going as soon as we can. But with that said, Mist, again, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it.
All right. Thanks, Weaver.
All right, and thank you everyone else once again. Have a great rest of your Friday night, and if we don't see you soon, have a great rest of your weekend. Keep your eyes peeled to the Discord for announcements on when we will resume this series and potentially others. With that said, have a great night, and we'll see you next time.